Welcome, everybody, to another iteration of Hump Day Heroes. This is episode number 16, coming to you from Orange County, California. My name is Rich Taylor. Comic community members call me Dollar. Friends and family call me Richie. You can call me Rich or Dick or Dollar. It's all good. I love you all. Let's go. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, double click that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content forthwith. Leave me a comment or question if you want to chop it up in that section, and let's debate or conversate. This episode of Hump Day Heroes is brought to you by, of course, the one and only online retailer, secondary market, and fresh books, Sniff Comics. www.sniffcomics.com. Use the code YouTube10, all one word. That's YouTube10. Get 10% off your next order. Make sure when you register and you share, you register and you complete your transaction, share or refer Sniff Comics. I know these people personally and I trust them. As always, warning, this could contain spoilers, but we have some fire spec. FOC is in like 2.5 hours, and if you have an online retailer on speed dial or a LCS, you will be able to pre-order some of these books, and you don't want to miss this. New comic book day spec as well. Let's go. A little bit of pop culture news just to get us started, to warm up. So there's a small series of a work in progress without giving away the character, but clues include costume design by Graham Churchyard, brother to Thor and Loki, costume watercolor of an actor who could not fulfill the role. And basically what who this actor is the gentleman on the left. You know him from 007, and he was supposed to play this character that is sketched right here on Daryl J. Warner's IG. I don't know if you can make this out, but I'll try. Here you go again. Here you go again. Let's see here. Let's see if we can figure out who this is. Connoisseur, master can be found the smallest. See, was it? Yeah, it is Daniel Craig, 007. By now the film is already out, and there's no secret. Okay, so basically, yeah. So if you haven't seen Thor 4, turn this off. But I'll go ahead and let you know who this is. Let's add it to the stream, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you one more time. Balder the Brave, baby, was supposed to be in Thor 4. So, yes, Daniel Craig is playing Balder the Brave. It has not been confirmed as of yet, but this seems pretty legit from Daryl J. Warner. Here is basically 2/3 of his body and his little sidekick. So let's go ahead and hit the chat before we move on. Patrick, as always, hello. How you doing, my man? Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Hey, Fetz, I hope everything's good with you, doing better. Hey, Sam, what's going on, man? Yes. Sam, on it, I did a pretty killer FOC list that's coming up here, and there was like 4 or 5 manga books that were on there, and I don't have your number. I was going to try to get a hold of you and ask you about it. Fetz says, okay, I did do something. Not sure what that means. Sam, yes. There was an empty chair in the Illuminati room. Haha. Dude, I love you, Patrick. You are so sharp. And there's my brother from another mother, the guy that is probably one of my closest friends that I fight with all the time, but we make up, we kiss, we make up. He's my boy, Brian Barber. He has a YouTube channel. It's called Tacos and Comics TV. Right now it's disabled because he's on vacation, but give him a subscription because his production is off the chain. I mean, Brian McClay is probably the best that I've worked with, but his production is top notch. I would say just right there below Brian, and his videos are sick. So shout out to Tacos and Comics TV. Also a very strong speculator when it comes to FOC, new comic book day stuff, and he presses books very well. He also has a website called tacosandcomics.com, affiliation with my boys in Comic Coin. Shout out to Comic Coin. If you ask what Comic Coin is, I can't tell you. But yes, shout out to my boys. Fets, Sam, are you okay? All right, I'll DM you a link, buddy. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. If anybody's buying books on FOC this week, you definitely, or I mean, if you're going to pre-order books or you're going to buy books on Wednesday, make sure you stay tuned because we have a fire list. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to get Sam in here. Fetz says I lost my wrench. Okay, I'll look into that, Fetz. I've been trying to give people wrenches, and for some, there's this thing with Google, or at least with YouTube, when you go in and you do work tags and you like give people wrenches and whatever, you have to save the work, and it's a button way up here in the right, and a lot of times I forget about that. So I'm sure you got lost in the shuffle. Don't worry, you'll get your wrench back. So hang in there. Let me go ahead and get Sam in here. He's just going to be hanging out, and he's, you know, his manga and anime knowledge is off the chain, and his comic knowledge is very good lately. So let me go ahead and get him in here, guys. Give me 1 second. But yeah, let's go ahead and throw this back up there. So yes, is this Balder the Brave confirmed, guys? I don't know. Leave me a comment or hit me up and let me know if you, in your opinion. Yes, it's all speculation. What do you guys think, chat? So you know I'm not mad about it. We are good. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad you're not mad about it. All right, Fetch, you're a good man. All right, give me 1 second. Gonna get Sam in here right now. Bada bing, bada boom. So how was everybody's week? You guys ready for new comic book day on Wednesday? August 1st already. Can you guys believe it? Started my new job today. It's only part-time this morning, 6 a.m. Brutal. I literally just got out of the shower. That's why I'm 30 minutes late. Was on the freeway all day. It's been brutal. Got home at, I think, at like 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., 2:30 Pacific time. Just wanted to go to sleep, but walked up and saw 3 boxes, and I had a bunch of Prism basketball, a bunch of Chronicles football, Donruss basketball, Topps hanger, Series 2 hangers. Yeah, it was a good day, but I am going to be sore tomorrow. That's for sure, because I haven't worked in a very, very long time. All right, give me 1 second. Where are you at, Triple D? All right, boom, boom. Triple D, check your IG. You're good. All right, let's go. There's my boy Jesse. What's up, Jesse? If you guys are not familiar with JLS Comics, this guy is an OG comic content creator. Best origin stories in all content creators, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, actually. Give a subscription to JLS Comics. Just make sure you double click the notification bell. What I like about JLS Comics is this, guys. What I like about JLS Comics is this: is if you're not familiar with a character, and let's say there's like an announcement, a key alert, or something like that, he will put out something before anybody, typically before anybody, and he'll give you a full origin story. So you don't even need to read the book. Just follow the guy's channel, and you will be good to go. So let's go ahead and remove this and say hello to Well, he's no longer a guest. I guess he's an official part of the show. So
What's up?
What's up? Triple D.
Big rich energy.
Yeah.
Big dick energy?
Somebody yeah, big dick. No. Code Red said, you have good energy, bro. I don't know. I'm just being myself. Universe X, what's up, man? How was your day at work? Yeah, man, this guy. My dad went to the ER yesterday.
Oh, no.
Pens and needles in his what is that? The urine, where the urine comes out. What's it called?
The urethra?
No, not urethra. I keep wanting to say digestive system, but whatever. No, it's wherever. Women get infections in there all the time, but anyways,
urinary tract,
right? So he has an infection, so he's been on, yeah. But shout out to Universe. We were talking about first appearance of Cassie Lang as Stature and Stinger, and me and him are kind of like in the middle. We were debating a little bit, but I think at the end of the conversation, he kind of sees where I see, in the sense that, you know, a first is a first, and what's the shelf life of this character? We don't know. I'm not going to doubt it because Young Avengers seems to be coming, especially after Saturday night's show. But nothing has been announced or set in stone, so we'll see. But in my opinion, we're in the multiverse stuff. Who cares about the 616? You know, all that stuff. A first appearance is a first appearance. Now, it is important to have a first appearance in 616 continuity. So those are two separate key issues. So you have first appearance Cassie Lang in A-Next. There's Sam again. In A-Next 1 in 1998. Then she appears again in another reality, in I believe a Young Avengers book. He'll put it in the chat, from 2011. And then she reappears as Stinger again in Astonishing Ant-Man number 6. That's when she's actually in full, has her costume in full. I understand in 3 she actually shows up and has her powers, but she's not that character yet. So she is sick in issue 6. In issue 6, she shows up in 616 continuity, and that's a very important book. Don't get me wrong; it was on the Hot 10 list last week, and I explained that. And but remember, a first is a first. And personally, I own probably 10 copies of Astonishing Ant-Man 6. I probably do. I own 1 copy of A-Next 1, and I've come to the conclusion that with everything that's been happening, this huge spaghetti bowl of multiverse, a first is a first. So shout out to Universe X for that debate yesterday.
I'm excited about the Daniel Craig news because he's got a nose that's as big as mine.
Oh yeah, I was wondering.
Representing the schnozzes. That's right.
So why don't chickens wear shorts?
Why don't chickens wear shorts? I don't know.
Because they're peckers on their face.
Yeah. Good one. That's a good one.
That came from my son when he was like a sophomore, I think.
Had to be a dad joke.
Here we go. Universe X says first appearance of Scar. Well, you got that cameo in the What If book, and then you got that World War Hulk in the 616. So yeah, these messy first appearances, I think that's how we have to like deal with them. You know, they first appear, and boom, there is your first in-story publication, published, you know, outside of previews and shit. That's your first appearance of the character per se. Now, you in order, when they show up to the Prime Marvel Universe continuity, that is I wouldn't say as important, but very important. I think that would be the next step. So there you go. Thank you, Universe. I appreciate you. If you guys are not following Universe X on IG, you are sadly mistaken. The dude is a monster when it comes to spec. Just months ahead of most people. Chad, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? All right, so let me go ahead and pull this off, and let's restart this with my co-host. That is Triple D, a.k.a. Sam Esquire. You guys know him from the Manga Minute on the Thursday show. What's up?
Oh, man, life is so good. Did a lot of work today. Working real hard today.
Oh, yeah?
I'm ready to blow off some steam, Talk
Chasing
some
some ambulance.
Chasing some ambulances. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah.
That's
I don't do a lot of personal injury work, mostly business stuff.
what, like trusts and stuff like that.
I do trusts. I do contract review, contract drafting. Just real boring at my desk type stuff. Do a little bit of litigation, but mostly just documents. The Boys season 4.
We got some news, ladies and gents. Ladies and gents. Ladies and gents. Let me go ahead and pull it up and let's share screen. So we just got some news literally just a few hours ago. Let me pull this off here. Why is this doing this? Remove. Let's go add and let's share. Let's try this again. Here we go. So here's our news today. Bear with me. The Boys season 4 adds Valerie Curry, Susan Hayward, ups Cameron Crovetti. So I don't know what is the guy's name is, or is this person's name Ups, or is that she just
ups?
Like that?
Ups is a verb. It means that he's being promoted from guest to season regular.
So that is definitely not a layman's term. Okay, so this is coming from Nicole at Murphy's Multiverse. This was a few hours ago. Prime Videos, The Boys has added two new cast members. Let's go ahead and add this here. And basically what these cast members are going to be doing is appearing in the next season, which is season 4. If you haven't seen season 3, man, in my opinion, it's the best season yet. While also upping Cameron Crovetti to a series regular. The 4th season of The Boys has added a couple of new faces to its cast, while it's upping, according to Sam, another actor's role in the series. The Emmy-nominated series has upped Cameron Crovetti, who plays Homelander's son Ryan, to a season regular for season 4. So he's no longer going to be that cameo kid. He's going to be a season regular. And if this show goes on to, like, I mean, I wouldn't say Walking Dead, but I'd say at least 6 seasons, we could see him grow up into a young man.
There's going to be some mentor montage, I guarantee it.
Totally agree. Now, she also continues and says, while Valerie Curry and Susan Hayward have joined the series as Firecracker and Sister Sage, respectively. Now, guys, I'll repeat that. While Valerie Curry and Susan Hayward have joined The Boys season 4 as the character Firecracker and Sister Sage, both will be series regulars as well in the upcoming season. Curry has starred, you guys know Curry in the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, as well as The Tick. I love The Tick. I thought that was great. The Following, Veronica Mars, and House of Lies. While Hayward has starred in shows like Orange is the New Black and the short-lived PlayStation live-action take on Powers, based on the graphic novel by Brian Bendis and Michael Oeming. The Boys is based on the best-selling comic series of the same name by Garth Ennis, Derek Robertson, blah, 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 blah. So, very cool. So, we are going to be getting 2 new characters from, I believe they are in the comic series. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you have your little key collector app and you're not familiar, haven't read the series, you can go ahead and probably verify, or with a quick Google search. Those characters are Firecracker and Sister Sage. What do you think?
Well, I think that's a lot of fun. Every season they bring in a new set of characters who, for a long time they make it through the season and then they end up just getting eviscerated in the end. They usually get exploded somehow. So I would guess that Firecracker and Sister Sage are going to last 1 season and then they're going to have a spectacular explosion at the end of the season.
Let's go ahead, and I want to touch on what Chad's saying. So how come this number 1 isn't blowing up? So I have a 9.6 and a 9.8. Been watching. Yeah, right with you. Still holding. The 9.8 did peak during pandemic to 500, and I believe like 15 or 20 shipped from the secondary. But remember, we're not going to get pandemic prices probably ever again. In the sense that, people are getting free checks from the government. They couldn't go outside, and they basically, I mean, I don't need to explain to you. You guys know what's up. So now we're out, we're post pandemic, and people are going back to work, going outside. They're not really caring as much as. But I did see this. I was watching the 9/8 as close as possible, and they were hovering between 380 and 420 shipped for the 9/8. So it dropped about 20%. When season 3, once what's his name, Soldier Boy showed up, started moving up to almost $500 shipped, below the pandemic price. I think it was around 475 shipped. So it's probably dipped, like we always say, buy the dip. But look, as I just read to you, they're adding more characters. They're making a kid who's about 10, 11 years, 12 years old, whatever he is, 10, 11 years old. They just announced that the cameo kid, in the sense that Ryan, Homelander's son, who shows up once or twice every 3 episodes, is going to be a regular now. Sounds like that they're in this for the long run. Now, before season 3, we were getting reports that this even could have been season 3, could have been the last season. But yeah, I mean, it's no, I guess you could say it's no, $10 million question that, is the boys going to be around for, next season or season after. I think this thing's going to go a minimum of 6 seasons. So hang in there and hold. What do you think, Sam?
I think that there is a danger with the kind of R-rated content that they put on the streaming services and on cable, that you kind of fatigue the audience with the over-the-top gore and themes. Like this is a very dark show. It can be really funny at times. It can be over the top as far as the gore and the heavy tone. And think about what happened to The Walking Dead after they killed after Negan showed up and bashed in the head of the Asian guy, Glenn, right? That the show lost a lot of viewership after that happened, and it kind of created this really downward spiral for the series after that moment. Like that was the moment where the TV series jumped the shark. And so with the boys, there is that same risk that it could overstay its welcome. But
Jesse JLS Comics is saying, and like I said, guys, I've known this guy for about 4 or 5 years, been following him religiously before I even started talking to him, shooting the shit with them and shit. And now we're friends, and this guy is the top of the food chain with comic knowledge. He is saying, I wonder if they'll end up on the Gen V spinoff series. That's a good question. I'm wondering the same. Tacos and Comics, to my boys from Comic Coin, shout out to them. Tacos and Comics says Homelander will turn him into a monster. It's funny you say that. I thought the same exact thing, but like, remember when what's his name, Soldier Boy threw Ryan across the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you remember when him and Billy Butcher kind of looked at each other like, we need to protect. You saw for the first freaking time a soft side to Homelander. It was the first time I actually seen it throughout, 3.5, 3 3/4 seasons. So I don't know. Is this going to be a change in the sense that, they're going to show that they're building their own universe and continuity like the MCU does, and just taking a turn that is not comic accurate? I don't know. We'll see. Chad Cave is saying, I just feel like we can all overhype books sometimes based upon trailers, movies, and shows. You're right. That's a good point. I'm not going to disagree with that. Talkers of Comics saying, did the comic lose readers after Glenn got killed? Sam.
Well, see, the comics is a different story. So the show is used to sell the comics from our perspective, right? We're kind of riding the wave of popularity of the show in order to move the comics, because people get interested in the comic book story by watching the show. Every time you have a new adaptation that reaches a wider audience, there's a good flux of those people from the wider audience that get moved to these other media. And And so it's not necessarily the case that the comic loses readers, but you stop. If people stop watching the show, it means that you're not going to get new readers of the books. And that's my concern with the boys is that if they keep moving things in a certain direction, if they get, I feel like you don't want it to be too precious with your characters, but at the same time, it pays to understand who the audience is attached to. Who does the audience get behind? I think they really get behind Quaid. Oh gosh, the actor's name is escaping me. Is it Dewey, Huey, Louie? Huey.
Yeah, Huey. Yeah. The dude right here, right on Butcher's left.
Yeah, and also they get behind Starlight. Like those are characters that people really like, and they want to see things go well for them. But if you start killing those characters that the audience really likes, like they did with Glenn, I think people get really turned off and they start to get fatigued with the whole "no one is safe" bit. Like there are characters that you want to.
Good point.
Count on.
Good point. Yes, you did. JLS Comics, Jesse, my man. Did I just see a cyborg Spider-Woman? And there it is. A new toy has been revealed, and it is a cyborg Spider-Woman from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Let's go ahead and check it out, and let's see the actual tweet so you guys don't think that I'm doing some photoshopping here. Here we go. So Paternia.com's Twitter account says, here's a look at Cyborg Spider-Woman from Across the Spider-Verse, a.k.a. Into the Spider-Verse 2. Okay. Here we go.
Well, look at that.
Doesn't even look like a Spider-Woman.
Well, yeah, right. Exactly. Kind of reminds me of like one of those Robert Rodriguez Grindhouse movies. The gal who has like a rifle for a leg.
Right? Or what's his name? The dude that made that cameo Multiverse of Madness with the chainsaw arm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm brain farting today, but yeah. So yeah, a lot like Death's Head. That's exactly what I was thinking. Guys, if you're not familiar with Death's Head was I guess you could say kind of like a contracted assassin in the sense that he was very in tune with the TVA. The TVA used to contract him. He used to time hop through realities and go get people like that are screwing around with timelines and realities and what have you. His first appearance is in Transformers magazine, Transformers UK magazine 113, I believe, and it's a impossible book in high grade, and it's a even tougher book to find. So if you can find it, kudos. Hit me up on IG, tag me. Jesse or Sam, I don't know if Sam knows this, but Sam, have you ever seen a cyborg Spider-Woman in the comics?
No, that's news to me.
Chad Cave saying, I bet less than 1 in 100 viewers go out and get the comic books. Good point.
Yeah, if there were only 100 viewers, then you'd have a problem. But 1% of 10 million is 100,000.
AOA, what's up, man? I've tried to make you a moderator. I got to make Santos a moderator. I got to make Tacos a moderator. I got to make Fets moderator. I got to make Sam moderator. I couldn't find you anywhere. So DM me on IG so I could find you. Chad is saying, not trying to be pessimistic or argumentative. Don't move to strike my comments. What is it? Objection overruled. Looks more like Desert. Yes, we got that. Bruce Campbell. Thank you, AOA. Appreciate you, brother. All right. So let's go get back into this because we got to hit FOC because we only have 2 hours left. All right. All right, so what's his name?
Tony Dalton.
Tony Dalton was in the news. Better Call Saul. If you guys haven't seen the Better Call Saul the last couple of episodes, then and you don't want to be spoiled, then turn this off and then watch the rewind after you watch it. But recently in the news, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what's happening here. Tony Dalton on saying goodbye to Better Call Saul. So yes, that's he loses. He fights the Chicken Man, and he loses in the underground, soon to be meth lab that Jesse and Walter White will eventually work in Breaking Bad. Because remember, this is a prequel. Better Call Saul.
Do you watch this show, Rich?
Yeah, religiously. Me and my dad. We watch this and Breaking Bad. Oh, dude, it's by far our favorite.
Like, he gets buried. He and Howard get buried underneath the lab. So it's like when you're watching Bad, the Fly episode, you're like, okay, is this Lalo? Is this Lalo now sending
right?
Fly?
Lalo. Hey, Rocksteady, what's up? I was thinking about you today, Rocksteady. Hell yeah, man. Thank you for showing up. I'm so pumped that you're here. I was thinking about you. I was going to hit you up on IG just to see how you're doing. Very good guy right here. He's creating content with, I think, Newbie or somebody. So give him a follow, Rocksteady Collectibles on IG. Collectibles with an I, not an A. Patrick saying, suck on my broomstick. Fetch Rancor AOA in the world of the dead. Okay, let's get into the news. All right, so you guys know him as Lalo, and he is officially dead, even after he whacked Howard. But Better Call Saul star Tony Dalton looks back on Lalo Salamanca and, of course, Swordsman in Hawkeye. You guys remember him from Kate Bishop, the Kate Bishop series with Haley Steinfeld and Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye. But spoilers for the final season. Like I said, Tony Dalton has made quite the name for himself over the past few years. With a diverse filmography of Spanish dramas and television, Dalton has become an even more prominent figure thanks to his dominating screen presence as Lalo Salamanca on Better Call Saul. Character crept his way up to the ranks of one more sinister antagonist in the shared universe of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. When discussing joining Better Call Saul halfway through its run, Dalton had nothing but praise for its creators. Quote, I mean, they've done the whole Breaking Bad world, which was probably some of the best TV ever made. Now this chapter is over. It has made me a better actor. I'm ready to move on in the MCU. So that's pretty cool, man. He's pumped to get into the MCU. You guys know him as Swordsman. Yeah. So what do you think?
He made kind of a big splash, and I feel like it's way more charming as Swordsman had any right to be. And I didn't get enough. Of him. I was hoping for a lot more Swordsman.
Have you seen the movie The Mule? That's why I started laughing. With it's Clint Eastwood is like the 90-year-old mule. It's a true story.
No, okay. I'm familiar. Is Tony Dalton in it?
No, but what's his name? Bradley Cooper's in it, and he's the DEA agent who is going after they call him Poppy or something like that. I forgot his name, but anyways, Lawrence Fishburne is the DEA special agent in charge. And when what's his name? Bradley Cooper transfers office to Lawrence Fishburne's office. He says, "You ready to make a big splash? You ready to make a big splash?" So I'll tell you who else is in that movie. The dude that's in Ant-Man that goes, "Okay, I know this guy who knows this girl who did that, right?" And he's like, so he walks in and he's all, "This is your partner." And he's like, okay, shakes his hand, and Lawrence Fishburne walks out and he goes, "Did he give you the big splash speech?" All right, guys, FOC time. Let's go. This is brought to you by Sniff Comics, sniffcomics.com. Use the code YouTube10, all one word, YouTube10, and get 10% off your next order. Sniff Comics, I know them personally. I trust them. Let's go. Okay, so this is the Mr. Easta variant. I believe it's a 10 copy qualifier. It's not an incentive. It's a 10 copy qualifier, aka 10. The actual name for it is a 10 copy retailer unlocked variant. So there's that, and then you have this 1 in 50 glow in the dark variant. Both covers are by Wallace. I don't really care for Scout Comics, but these were really cool covers. I like
this glow in the dark one. That's really cool looking.
Totally agree. On FOC this week, guys. So if you know a retailer and you're interested, go ahead. All right. So Star Trek, IDW Star Trek is hitting a milestone issue. The 1 in 10 wraparound by Chris Feneglio looks pretty cool. I like it. I'm not a Star Trekkie. I'm not a Trekkie. So yeah. But some people are that are in our community. So I wanted to go ahead and hit you with that. TMNT 132, the 1 in 10 by Abel. Very cool. The solicits seem like there's like a dark shredder or something like that. I haven't been reading it, but very cool. Detective Comics 1063. This is the 1 in 25 Yoshitaka Amano. I love it. I think it's different, kind of creepy, and I don't think there's gonna be a ton of them, but I don't think it's gonna be rare. Let me get this out of here. Harley Quinn number 21. This is the homage to The Killing Joke first print. Not the later prints, the first print. Cardstock variant. This is by Ryan Sook. If you're not familiar with cardstocks, they are not incentives. And technically, they're not open to order because they cost $1 more. But I guess they kind of are. I don't know. I like this a lot. It's classic Orzu. This is the 1 in 25 for Harley 21. It looks like a Picasso painting to me.
Yeah, it's got a real impressionist vibe to it. I totally dig it. It's a great style.
Totally agree. That's a good point. This is Crystal Planet number 3. This is the cover B. There's 3 covers, but this is the only one I really care for, and it's a straight cover buy. It's a 1 in 5 incentive. It's a video game homage.
Yeah, it's a Sega. It looks like Sega Genesis.
Right. It's Sega. Yeah. Good. All right. This is Gun Honey Blood for Blood 1. This is the Adam Hughes FOC Copic Virgin variant. This thing is sick. I love it. When I saw that it wasn't an incentive, it was an FOC variant, I was like, oh, gotta have it. I haven't been reading Department of Truth. I let it go after issue 7. I'm not familiar with who's on the cover here. So are we getting a new character? I mean, I don't remember this character. Anybody who's reading it, go ahead and give us the info. But here's what I wanted to show you right here. This is a Department of Truth, the same issue of 20. This is the 1 in 25 Carter, and that thing is creepy as shit. And I bet you that thing's gonna pop right out the gate. What you guys think?
That guy's face is messed up.
Starface Man.
He reminds me of Jeffrey Rush, the Marquis de Sade. So
we get some Star Wars finally on FOC this week. FOC is at 9 o'clock Pacific tonight, guys. Like I said, if you have your retailer on speed dial, hit them up. Or you can wait until Sniff Comics these release and upload into his system. Use the code YouTube10 and you'll even get 10% off. But here you go. Star Wars Hyper Stories 1, and here's the variant.
That's cool.
Marvel Comics time, guys. Ant-Man number 2. This is your first cover appearance of the future Ant-Man. I don't know what I don't know where I heard that. I think I heard it on the Hot 10. Somebody was saying it in the chat, but his name, but he's actually considered just Ant-Man 25 from the year 2592. He calls himself the Ant-Man of Tomorrow. And if you haven't read the book and you're kind of confused of who he is, he's that one. He's the last one in the back that's standing up the biggest one right there. And it's an open to order variant. It's by Cola. Now, he shows up in a sketch on the first panel splash, like first or second page splash, and a sketch in the background, kind of half his body, and then last page cameo in full suit, name, dialogue. I think this is a second appearance. I think that's a full appearance. It is riding the line, but a lot of people, are going to say, "Oh, cameo." So, and I whatever you guys want to do, but this is your first cover appearance, and it's open to order cover. There's only 2 covers. Very cool. There's a second print for Ant-Man coming out, Ant-Man #1, but Eric O'Grady's on the cover, I believe. Star Wars: The Mandalorian #1. This is the second print. Very cool. The movie, it's like a movie photo variant. First appearance, Din Djarin in full in comics. Grogu cameo in Marvel Comics. Remember, he shows up. Well, I guess he shows up. There's a long going debate, but in some Image Comics, I think it's Die or something like that. Thunderbolts #1. There's a new team, but I want to go ahead and let you know there's 2 new Marvel characters. They're part of this team, but the 2 characters are Guts and Glory and Egro the Unbreakable. And they are on the cover of this Nakayama cover A, and also on the cover of this open to order variant. I'm not sure who the artist is, but yeah. This is the 1 in 25 for the Thunderbolts one. I'm just going to get the 2 covers because you got the 2 new characters. So this is the sorry, I spelt it wrong, but the Lozano variant open to order for Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood. I believe it's issue 4. Very cool.
I like the real intricacy they did on the suit. That looks really, really good.
All right, new comic book day spec. Grimm 2 second print. Sold out everywhere. Good luck finding it on new comic book day. I hope you guys do. This is Redman issue 2, I believe, and this is a Clockwork Orange homage. Don't see a lot of those nowadays. Haven't seen a Clockwork Orange homage since Stabity Bunny, at least off the top of my head. That was about 5 years ago. But very cool homage. I like it. Can't find it online. Two Gun Terror #1, creepy ass variant, and it's open to order. This is like I was talking to somebody about, I think Tacos or maybe Sniff Comics, Santos, but yeah, the American mythology stuff is starting to really get popular. Let me go ahead and hit the chat real quick. Let's see here. Chad Cave says, damn, so that Harley one. Hey, what's up? 78 points. Appreciate you. So that Harley one wasn't a Bolon reprint from a Mexico and or German edition. Not sure. I'm not a international international. I'm thinking of Josh's fucking user. I'm not a foreign comics guy, but appreciate the info. I'll ask Josh and I'll get back to you on IG. Taco says the DOT 150 is 1 in 50 is gorgeous. Yeah, it is, but I don't know. It's just kind of the same stuff. That's why I like that 1 in 25 better with Starface, man. AOA, Eric O'Grady, Irredeemable, Ant-Man needs more love. Totally agree, but I believe is he? Yeah, okay. I agree. Patrick says agreed. AOA, but only if Kirkman writing him. Haha. Rocksteady, what's up? There was Ice Cream Man homage to Clockwork. Yes, that's right. Good point. All right. We're almost done. 8 Billion Genies 1. This is the second print. Is available on Wednesday. It's actually still available online if you guys are interested. Okay, so this is Batman White Knight presents Red Hood #1. This is your first appearance of Gan as Robin in full. Remember, she makes a cameo in the other series, but by Sean Murphy. But that's tied into this, and also first cover appearance. But I like this this incentive right here, the 1 in 25 Simon DeMeo. I think because she's brute, right? She's just like she's not your typical circus Robin, right? And I like this iteration of her because you can just tell she looked kind of like She-Hulk.
Yeah, she does look pretty jacked.
Dark Crisis #3 cardstock design variant, open to order in the sense that it's $1 more than the cover A, but this is your first appearance and first cover appearance of Red Canary, as far as I can tell. Couldn't find anything else. Okay, so we have something that we need to talk about here. So the new champion of Shazam, #1 of 4. It's a first solo series featuring Mary Bromfield as Shazam, and I believe that's Billy Bat's twin sister, or something like that. I can't remember, but remember, as the title explains, Mary wields the power as a new champion in her own Shazam. I understand in the New 52, and when the Marvel family was touched by Black Adam and they were Black Marvel family, they had powers. But remember, guys, I don't know what happens. I don't know what I've read a bunch of articles and news releases about this character that was happening in November from the creators and the writer and the artist. I don't know. I haven't read the origin, but I don't know how she gets her powers here. If she gets her powers from Shazam, then I just think this is just a what is that? What do they call that? A redo or a reboot or whatever. So it's not really a first appearance. Could be a first appearance in main DC continuity. Now she gets her powers from the Shazam wizard, the champion power from the actual wizard. She will actually be stronger than most of the other 7. So what I mean is this is, you know how Shazam can give the power of the champions to, Billy Bass can give the power to people just like regulars, right? If the actual wizard, the Shazam wizard, gives her her powers, it's a whole new version. This is an entire new version. So we don't know. I couldn't find anything. So as of right now, we're going to stick with new champion of Shazam, first solo series for Mary Bromfield as Shazam, featuring Mary Bromfield as Shazam's or whatever. This is cover A. This is the Middleton cardstock variant. And this is the 1 in 25 Gary Frank. I like it. It's kind of quirky in the sense. This is a Batgirl card. I believe it's Batgirl. I'm sorry, DC versus Vampire. Sorry. #6, I believe. And this is the cardstock variant. Very cool. This is the Poison Ivy 1 in 50, I believe. I like it. It was sold out at online retailers everywhere. And then all of a sudden, I'm not going to mention the name, but they restocked. So, but I like it. It's beautiful. You guys remember the Green Lantern Batman mashup? Here's the second print, 1 in 25. I don't know. I mean, I guess you get his actual colors in the sense that the last one was like a color splash in the red mask and the.
I mean, this one looks like a mashup of lots of characters. Batman, Superman, Green Lantern. The red mask is making me think Flash, but I'm probably off on that.
No, I mean, that's a good point as you bring it up. But supposedly it's a Batman. It's just a Batman Green Lantern mashup. But yeah, I mean, that's a good point. I mean, with the red there,
got a big red S in his chest. How can you not say Superman?
Superman, exactly. I mean, Superman, Batman, and Green Lantern mashup. World's finest too. I mean, the comic's called World Finest, so I mean that's Batman, Superman. So. But it's sold out everywhere. I like this. This is a very cool homage. What is this a homage to Detective Comics 28 first or 18? Sorry, of 18 first Batman.
Yeah, sprung issue. Do you like that?
It's $1. It's like $1 more. It's just cardstock. It's cover A is going to be $3.99, and like I say with cardstock, it's $1 more. And I know we're kind of burned out on homages, but I like that one. I think it's very cool. It's very nostalgic if you're like 80 years old or you're rich as shit and you own the comic. But yeah, very, very cool homage. I'm really glad that they touched on that. This is the Rose Besh 1 in 25. Hit or miss with Rose Besh, guys. Hit or miss. What do you guys think? What do you think?
It's pretty white pastels, barely recognizable as Harley Quinn.
By the way, guys, sorry, I forgot these. The homages by Ryan Sook. Can't find this anywhere online, guys. Help me out if you can, but I love this cover. This is ASM number 3. This is the second print Romita Jr. cover. Can't find it anywhere. I love it. I love it. What do you guys think? What do you think, Sam?
Definitely conveys a lot of despair and desperation going on here. I'm not familiar with the storyline in this issue, but it's definitely got me worried about Peter Parker.
Yeah, me too. This is a Spider-Punk.
Dude, I've been watching this series on YouTube called Emo's Not Dead, and this definitely reminds me of Emo's Not Dead.
There's a title on FOC this week. It's called Minor Threats, like plural.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh my God. So I thought for sure they do an homage to Minor Threat, right? The band, the punk band, straight edge band. Nothing. Can't believe it. Anyways, this is Spider-Punk number 4. It's the Torrin Clark cover. It's a open to order cover. It's just a cover by. Solicits say that he, what's his name's going to reappear. Captain Anarchy. His first appearance is in Spider-Verse from 2015. I think issue 1 or 2, something like that. But interesting to see what happens there. A lot of people hate the storyline, say it's too much kids, but too kiddie, too corny. But I like it. I think it's cool. Okay, so there's a lot going on in this book, and I'm not going to spoil it, but I just want you guys to know that I think you should just really consider the incentives, because the print run on this thing is going to be huge, literally huge. But the Edge of Spider-Verse number 1, and there are a couple first appearances, and there are, I think, 4 or 5 covers. This is cover, I think, A, and then you have the Bengal. This is the Bengal. This is actually sold out everywhere. Now, I want to spoil this, but I just want to say, Aranya, some stuff is happening with her. Okay, so pick it up, but don't go crazy. And I think you should just go for the incentive with her on the cover. That's all I'm saying. But because the print run, I mean, I would bet there's probably over 250,000 orders in this thing.
Is that like a Robotech Spider-Man in the bag?
Well, that's Leo Pardon. His first appearance is in ASM 12 from 2014.
Talking about the giant Japanese robot in the bag.
Yeah. Supeda Man's robot. But I don't know why the Bengal sold out. So it must be somebody on here. Remember, this is the first appearance of the dinosaur. Shout out to Mel, the dinosaur web slinger. So they're gonna go. Remember with the Robin King first appeared, and they had the bat dinosaur or whatever. Now they're gonna have a Spidey dinosaur, and then there's also a new Spidey UK, I believe. And I just spoiled it. Damn it. She's associated with the lady in the middle. So here's the young, pretty cool, but it doesn't have Aranya, and she's Aranya. Is that how you say her name? Aranya? Amazing Fantasy 1. She's not on the cover of this, so there he is. Shout out to Mel. It's Drunken Chat some. He loves dinosaurs and magic. That's Spider Rex. But you have name reveal as well. X-Men 92, the house, what is that? 92. Okay. I was like 1, 2, 3. This thing sold out everywhere. It's really cool cover. I can't find it anywhere. I guess you could say it's kind of negative space because there's some stuff going on that's not connecting here. Let's see. This thing right here, shout out to Mel and Sniff Comics. They love this book on FOC, and they love this book still. This straight cover by. I'll go ahead and give you guys some input on this. If you don't want the spoiler, then then bounce. But this is Iron Man 22, the Lozano open to order variant. Supposedly at the end of the book, this is coming from Economics and Comics. He's saying that he shows up in this suit at the end and like takes off or something like that. So anyways, it's for me, it's a straight cover buy. It's open to order. It's what, $3.99 or $4.99 or whatever. I love it. It's sold out everywhere online. So good luck. Once it's in hand on Wednesday, you should be able to find it, but might want to get to your LCS early or call them tonight. Love it. Marvel cover of the week for me. This thing is going to pop out the gate. If you guys remember the Hot 10 about 3-4 weeks ago, the 25 second print, 1 in 25. And if you remember my show, Hump Day Heroes, I believe episode 12, 11 or 12, we had 25 issue, second print of 25, 1 in 25. And I loved it. And boom, right out the gate, it popped. But this is the Gary Frank sketch, 1 in 25. And I like it. If you can find it, kudos. This is Immortal. Let's see, Immortal X-Men number 5. This is the Art Adams variant. It's open to order. The reason why I put this up is it's not the best, but there are a ton of Art Adam truthers, and especially when he does what's her name, Magic and the White Queen, basically any blonde character. So yeah, here you go for all you Art Adams truthers. Spider-Man Exodus 2099. This is your Spider-Man 2099 Exodus number 5. This is your first appearance and first cover appearance of the new iteration of the X-Men team from 2099. So there's new characters in this team and name reveal on the cover. Very cool. You know how I feel about Ron Lim. Shout out to AOA. He loves him some Ron Lim. But yeah, so I just went ahead and grabbed one copy of cover A and the Lashley portrait or frame variant. I think these things are being slept on, and I love them. I think they're great. Thank you guys for sharing this new comic book day and FOC show, Hump Day Heroes number 16. Let's go ahead and conversate.
Well,
so, Sam, what are you wearing?
A lot more than I should be. I'm not really concerned about what I'm wearing, but I am concerned about Better Call Saul coming on tonight. This is the third to last episode, episode 11 of season 6. The episode title is Breaking Bad. Did you know that?
No.
I think we're going to get some cameos.
What, with Jesse and Walter White, you think?
I would be shocked if they didn't show up in this episode.
This is episode, what, 11 or 10?
11. There's 2 more after this. But this episode title is Breaking Bad. Now, here's a question for you. Are they going to put that skull cap on Bryan Cranston like they did in El Camino that made his head look enormous?
El Camino. I don't know. That's a good point. Well, let me ask you this, Sam, because you probably know more than me. But so the dude that plays Jimmy McGill or Saul, right?
Yeah.
He had a heart attack while filming. Did you hear about that, right? Was that in that last episode with when the dude was stealing all the shit and he was talking to the security guard and the dude fell on his back last week, I think?
That was so funny. Oh my God. I love that scene. No, his heart attack happened in the episode after I think it's episode 8, where he's tied up and Kim has to go to Gus's house. That was the episode where he had the heart attack.
Very cool. Yeah, he talks about it in I think I want to say Entertainment Tonight, and he talked about how it opened his eyes and, near death experience and stuff, but how they kept rolling. And then they didn't realize what was happening. They thought it was like the greatest thing ever, like the greatest, take ever or shot ever. And then he's like, no, I'm really having a heart attack. So,
yeah, I think it was when there's a scene where he's trying to tip over a chair. He's tied to a chair and he tips it over. I think that's where it happened. And the first person to recognize that he was having a heart attack was Tony Dalton, Lalo Salamanca.
Okay, so it was definitely not last episode. It was definitely a couple episodes. Probably the one they whacked Howard in, or the second half, the first episode of the second half.
I think it was episode 8.
Yeah. So, let me hit the chat one more time. I know you guys want me to break, so I will. I have some time. Me and my dad, we watched Dodger games and Better Call Saul together, and Breaking Bad. So it's still like an hour and a half before it comes on. Can you hang out, Sam?
Yeah, I got time.
I'm going to go ahead and hit the chat, and then we're going to break some Prism NBA. The Catwoman DeCall swimsuit cover was amazing as well. Yeah, totally agree. Give us the Aranya spoilers. $1. We don't care, brother. Talk to Tacos. Talk to Tacos on IG. Talk to Tacos on IG. Or I'll just DM you on Instagram. But it's definitely a key issue. I just want you guys to realize, and it's centered around Aranya, but I just want you guys to realize the print run is going to be huge, and it's better to get those incentives. And you never know, the second print probably is going to have a 1 in 25 as well, or 1 in 50 as well, I bet. What's up, Joe? Yes, the Art German DeCall are the best series. Totally agree. Taco says can't lose with Scotty Young covers. I know Scotty Young's going crazy. When did Scotty Young get so popular? JLS, how can Spider Rex gator arms? Oh, yeah, my buddy. I used to play wiffle ball with my buddy all the time, and he's like a buff dude, and we used to have like home run derbies, like over the line. Literally play over the line, but we would only use the wiffle balls that had all the holes all the way around, not the with half of it, right? And we'd use only the yellow stick bat, right? And he was buff, and he would go like this with like a gator. So we'd always used to say gator arms, home run. It's funny, yeah. That's what that dinosaur reminds me of. No, not Trump. Not Trump when Trump did that. I'm not talking about that. Does Hellcat give him his balls back?
No chance.
Hairballs. See, Swamp Thing 16 is going to have a banger Brian Bolin cover. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. And AOA keeps, man, this guy, you should be Ron Lim's agent. I'm telling you. Love you, AOA. Nothing cool about a heart attack. Yeah, tell me about it.
You got that right.
Nobody movie is talking about a sequel.
Yep.
Chad Cave, Sam only has 7 kids. Dude has 2. Do you really have 2 nannies?
No, I don't. I don't know what dude he's talking about having 2 nannies. There's no nannies in my house. It's just me, my wife, parenting 7 kids.
Great advice right here. Tacos and comics. I feel you, brother. He says, grab a couple covers, definitely the incentives, but don't go crazy. There are a ton of store variants. So the incentives should not be too hard to find. Don't spend too much. Totally agree with you, brother. Thank you for that. Rocksteady saying the Ninjago variant was a banger on FOC. Yeah, I don't know. I did see that, Rocksteady. I don't know. I'm not a Lego guy. So, but yeah, it was a good variant. I agree. Is it a team?
Yeah, it's a team. It's a team effort. I don't have staff. I did get an intern over the summer, and it totally spoiled me. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to pay for my own intern from now on, just so I don't have to write all the time.
Hang on one second. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I know it drives some of you guys crazy, but I set it up before. I spent a little bit of time, so let's see if I can get this done pretty quick. Bada bing, bada boom, and boom. Okay, and then we go into StreamYard. Here we go.
Oh, is this the overhead cam?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't say overhead cam, but let's
Is
see
it going to be
here.
over the box break?
No, it will be like right towards it. And so here you go, guys. Go. We got this.
Ooh la la.
Probably gonna just save this because it's not really that great. We got these. Ow.
Oh, had them.
We got these. The new Prism. We got these. I love them. The first one I opened, I hit some pretty good ones. I hit a Trey Lance acetate, like it's got like this webbing in the. It's like a $30 card, and I hit the black Trevor Lawrence right off the bat. And I got a bunch of these guys because I'm looking for that Rodriguez short print. Want to go ahead and hit this up real quick. I forgot to show these. That's Art Adams. I believe it's a 1 in 25. Right here. I think a lot of people slept on this one. It's Adam Hughes. I believe it's a 1 in 50 too. You guys see it? Did I show you this one? I should. You guys probably saw my 9.2, but you didn't see the raw one I just found. Ow. Anyways, all right. Here we go. Chat, tell me what you guys want to watch. What should I break, Sam? No, you tell me. What should
you break first?
Yeah.
You go, dude. As in any fireworks display, you start with the smallest firework first.
Okay. All right. That's very, very smart. All right.
That's some rhythmic feedback you got going there.
Yep. Here we go. God, dude, why is this thing so loud? Jesus. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. That's so embarrassing.
Technical difficulties, folks.
All right, here we go. All right, ready? All right. Here we go. So he says you got to start. Let's go like this. Bada bing. Bada bing. All right. That's my new wallet, by the way. Boba.
Beautiful.
Too bad Boba's a puss because of John Favreau. All right.
Chad, you're right. He does need to borrow the intern.
All right, let's go. Here we go. So we're going to go shout out to Sniff Comics and shout out to Tacos and Comics. He is in Seattle as well. We are going to search for the JR, the Rodriguez short print first in the hanger. Whoa, crack. 2 of them. All right.
Snake Ash is smaller.
So
anything that sparkles is bigger than anything that doesn't.
I'm going to give you guys a heads up. You can find Series 1 literally everywhere. Wander Franco got hurt, and so you can find hangers in everywhere. Series 2 hangers are really tough to find, especially when you $10 to $12. Okay. Luckily, I got these for way cheap, way cheap, and you can get the Julio Rodriguez short print, which is almost like a $500 card. I'm seeing guys pull them out of the hangers. Okay, so without further ado, let's go. So
right.
our hits are in the middle. Okay, so we put them like this. All right, so we have let me put the mic here. We have a Willie Adames. There he is, right off the bat. This is a good sign. We hit the second chase card in this series. Boom. Dylan Cease. We have a Chris Paddock. We have a Zerpa. Bubik. Romano. I'm just going to go buy all these veterans. I'm not going to sit here and name them all.
Robbie Ray, Michael Taylor. You watch John Boy? Do you watch John Boy, Rich?
What was that?
Do you watch John Boy Media?
No.
The breakdowns?
Oh, yeah. Dude, I that guy has like almost 4 million subscribers, 3 million subscribers. He's great.
Yeah.
I love. Did you see the one where he breaks down the Hunter Strickland and the Bryce Harper fight?
Yes.
Oh, that thing is so dope. Did you see what's his name? Who was that? They came out of the dugout and he tried to punch Hunter Strickland, but he missed and broke the dude's jaw and ended the dude's career. And the dude was only like
his career.
Ended his career, dude. 29 years old too. He'd only been in the league for like 2 years, a year and a half, 2 years. Just called up too as well. Okay, guys. Carter Kaboom.
Right, heavy.
Carter Kaboom. What a great name. Lewin Diaz. Cronenworth for Future Stars. Okay, we have a Justin Brule. He is officially up with the Dodgers right now. We're coming up on our hits, guys. AJ Alexi. Tristan McKenzie, Future Stars. Okay, Alec Baum.
Future Stars.
Oh, shoot. Here we go. Here we go.
Get...
Here we go, boys.
Here we go.
I didn't see what player it was, but I know it's a parallel because it's blue. See it? Yelich. Damn it. Is it numbered at least? So we got a Yelich 87 All-Star parallel. This is a short print. Ken Griffey Jr. and a Pete Alonso. All right.
So that was the Walmart pack.
And then we go to Prism. And then we go to Prism.
Now we're doing the Black Cats, and then at the end we'll do the illegal stuff.
Should I just save this pack because it's got a rookie in the front and a rookie in the back? Or no, not a rookie in the back. Brian McClay, he likes to collect. He likes to collect. Sorry about that. He likes to collect packs, like solo packs and stuff that you can actually see like a good rookie in the front and keep them sealed because you can get them graded.
Neat.
Here we go.
Here we go. Just getting warmed up. This is just the fuse. Oh, how about that dugout shot? Nothing. Did you see the dugout shot? No? Okay. Okay, so Rich is on mute right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and
There we go. Ugh.
Okay, here we go.
You guys haven't seen my Top Series 2 HTA Jumbo box break? Highly recommend that. I hit a 101 Derek Jeter.
Oh my gosh, this one is landscape. Oh, we're getting into the landscape ones. Got to flip it landscape-wise.
Okay, here we go.
Portrait.
Okay, this guy's on fire right now because Juan Yepes, because Albert Pujols literally is taking him under his wing. They've had press reports or media outlets have reported on this, that Albert Pujols is working with this guy one-on-one to literally improve his hitting. So his base and his short print is got a little bump on the secondary.
Personally, I don't like when they go landscape just because. Oh, here we go.
We have a gold. We have a gold.
I like David Peralta.
We have a gold coming up, guys. Number 2, 2022. Okay. I don't want to spoil it. I want a slow burn.
Take a deep breath.
Here we go. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go, guys.
Here we go. Who is it?
It's a rookie. It's a rookie gold. Orioles.
Marcos to
Okay,
plan.
I'll take it. Something is backwards here, I think. I think something is backwards. Hang in there, guys. I think it's backwards. I think. Yes, it is backwards. All right, here we go. No, it isn't backwards. Okay, never mind. All right, so those were a bust. No, I got the Diplin Gold. I got the O'Neill Cruz, Yepes. I just sold. I got a Brandon Marsh Gold recently, and I just sold that thing for $200 or $120 plus shipping. So, and that was out of like a $20.
You sound like me reviewing my numbers after the $1.2 billion jackpot or $1.6 billion jackpot.
Did you hit it? Did you hit the lottery?
No way, man. The most that I got was $2.
Okay. So this is Panini Prism 2021 basketball and NBA trading cards. This is the 4 per pack, 6 packs per box, guys.
I'm sending you the good vibes here.
It says, now here's the difference between this and the NFL. There are no number cards in the retail blasters and megas or autos in the NFL from 2021. Look at this. It says, look for autographs and penmanship and rookie penmanship. Boom. Autos and numbers. Number to 25, number to 10. If you guys want to take a screenshot of this, go ahead. I'll hold it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
It's showtime. First up.
Oh, we got something right off the bat. Oh, it's a cracked ice.
DeMar DeRozan.
There's our rookie, Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy 3.
Here's our
Josh
cracked
Hart.
ice.
I like the
Nets.
first Trey Murphy. The second Trey Murphy was okay. Trey Murphy 3, he's all right.
That's nice. That's a beautiful card. I don't even know who Nicholas Claxton is.
It's named after your favorite car horn.
It's named after this freaking tripod drop on my phone dropping on the desk. Clack, clack. All right. We got 2.
Oh,
we got 2.
on Marbury.
We got a banger. Okay, Stephen Marbury.
Armando. Oh my gosh, that's a good one.
Here's a green. It's a Clipper. No rookie. Paul George. I'll take that.
That's a good one.
I'll take that. He's money. All right, here is our cracked ice. Should be our rookie. Nope. Damn it. But I'll take a vet. I'll take that all day, baby. Yes. Big Allen Iverson fan.
Allen Iverson. Coming your way in a prism pack. Is each pack numbered differently?
No.
Or do they all have 4 on them?
Okay, what do we got? Oh! We got a purple wave, guys. Here we go.
Okay, Santi Aldama.
That's a rookie. In the front, too. I've never seen that.
I got something Bradley.
No rookie. Damn it.
Then we got this purple one. Here's a purple one. Terrence Ross. You open.
We got a rookie. We got. All right. I'll take a Kispert. Kispert or whatever. Do you like basketball, Sam?
Crispin Glover. You know what? I am not a fan of basketball. Last time I played basketball, guy tried to fight me, and I was more than happy to oblige.
You're like, I'll see you on the dodgeball court, bro.
That's where, dodgeball, it's expected that you fight.
Quentin Grimes insert. 2 more packs, guys.
You got this. You can do it. You can do it.
Here we go. Guys, please, if you're not subscribed, I appreciate it. I'm really trying to get to 1,000, but it's been a lot.
Did you see that one?
No.
Did you see that?
Shut up.
I don't know what they mean, man, but it's different.
Shut that front door. All right, last pack. last pack mojo, guys. Please say a prayer to the card god because we need it.
Fingers are really crossed.
Okay, we have a silver and a cracked ice, guys.
Cracked dice.
Okay, we have a Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. I like him when he was on that show, Key and Poole. Anthony Davis. There's no better brow in the game.
Boom. I don't know who that is, but it's a
Sengun.
silver and a rookie. Cracked ice.
Alfred Sengun. That's up my downsies, bro. Oh, that looks very shiny and sparkly. Against Dort. Against Dort.
God, that was brutal.
You got Dort, man. How can you not be thrilled? You got Dort. Dort.
Thank you guys for watching. Love you all. See you on Thursday. Toodaloo.